part of your match and move kit, you'll receive a set of matching body part cards, a set of Rubens cards, and you will of course need your baby. Learning body parts is an important developmental milestone, and this kit has been designed to support your child in further developing these skills. Matching activities are a great way to promote visual discrimination, and that's the ability to tell similarities and differences between symbols and objects. Children use matching skills to be able to tell whether a letter or a word is the same or different, and that's a really important early literacy skill. It's also a great way to be able to build the ability to identify relationships and patterns, and that's an important numeracy skill. Okay, so let's get started with a matching activity. Now, the most simplified version of this matching activity, and it very much depends on your child's developmental stage, is to maybe start out with 2 or 3 pairs where you want to put one row facing down and one row facing up. So we're going to mix them around, one row facing down, and you can flip them over one at a time. So just remember, you're going to name the body part as you flip it over. So for instance, hands. Baby's hands. Look, here's baby's hands. Where's your hands? There's your hands. Remember, you're naming the body part repeatedly, and very crucially, you're pointing to it on your child's own body and you're letting them feel it on their own body. This is to make that real life connection. Okay, so hands. Can we find hands? Where's baby's hands? Now, if they find it straight away, that's great. They can click in together. And this is a lovely puzzle piece, and it's a great way to develop fine motor skills. Now, if they don't find it straight away, that's okay. Remember, this is not a test. This is a great way for you to further model more language. So for instance, here's baby's hands. Where are baby's hands? Are these baby's hands? No, they're not baby's hands, they're baby's eyes. So just remember to be as playful and as interesting as you can through this activity. They're baby's eyes. No, you're also modeling lovely negation. No, they are not baby's hands. Next one, are these baby's hands? No, that's not baby's hands, that's baby's belly. Here's baby's hands, and then you're clicking them back in together. Now, to step up the challenge in this activity, you could maybe add another set of cards, or you could flip them all over and you could create a memory game. And memory games are a great way to exercise working memory in children, all while developing the ability to understand and name these body parts. Games like Simon Says, or in this instance, Rubens Says, are a great way to help your child follow instructions in play, learn new vocabulary, develop expressive language skills, and of course increase body awareness as your child moves their body and imitates actions. So how do you play? Well, I recommend first really going through each of the cards with your child first. So for instance, touch your nose. Look, baby's touching her nose. Let's touch her nose. Touch my nose, you touch your nose. Let's touch baby's nose. So you're naming that body part all the time while you're doing the action. This is a lovely way to develop speech and language skills. Okay, so the most simplified version of this game would be to maybe just take one action at a time. Very much, again, depends on your child's developmental stage. So, for instance, we have one action. Okay, good, so let's touch our nose. Now, to increase the challenge a little bit of this activity, you could, of course, maybe add 2. These are puzzle pieces, again, so they can click into each other. So we can create a sequence of actions. Okay, so first, let's touch your nose, then clap your hands. Okay, ready, go. Touch your nose, clap your hands. And then you can really talk about what you did afterwards. What did we do? We touched our noses and then we clapped our hands. Let's see baby. Ready? Baby's going to touch her nose and then she's going to clap her hands. So the key is that there's lots of repetition. You're naming those body parts over and over again while you're doing the actions on you, on baby, and of course your child doing it to really help them learn those body parts on their own bodies. Now you can really increase the challenge a little bit by maybe adding another sequence. So for instance, okay, ready? What are we going to do next? We're going to touch your nose, clap your hands, and stamp your feet. Okay, ready? Go. Touch your nose, clap your hands, stamp your feet. You can go as fast as you want, really, to kind of bring this lovely high energy and increase the challenge a little bit more again. It very much depends on your child's ability level. You can modify this game to really suit your child's needs. The most important thing is that they're feeling their bodies move in space while you're naming those body parts.